Hello everyone, it's Jen from catascrapdesigns. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today to take part in Caroline's challenge. It's called hashtag CCT52 challenge. So it's 52 weeks and I only started last week. So you could start anytime you want. So I don't know, I had some time, so I figured last week I did one, and this week I'm doing another one, which I'll let you know what the prompts are. So I had a little bit of trouble. The prompts are string, foreign language, plaid, postal marks, and stencils. So the only plaid I could find is this, and it's kind of bright for me. So yeah, so I don't know. I gotta see what I'm gonna do with this. So anyway, I also have a French book, a French dictionary page. And the funny thing is I purposely went to the, what plaid means in French. So I can't pronounce it, but it's here and it says plaid. So I'm going to incorporate that into my tag book. So I've already cut the papers, so you didn't have to sit here and watch me cut them. I'm going to be using, I think I'm going to be using this envelope pocket that I had made. So I inked it already, and so you didn't have to sit here and watch me do that either. I don't know if I'm using it, but so this will just be a tag book that will go into a journal. These pages are different sizes and widths and whatnot, and that was done on purpose. So I guess, how do we get started here? Like, I've been wondering, what am I gonna do to tone down this plaid? Let me just get a mat here. I was thinking first I'd cover half of it up with my dictionary page, as long as I got that word in there. Where is it? Where'd it go? Can't see, I don't have my glasses on. Oh, there it is. It's pretty low. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and tear this. And I am going to take it to the bottom. This is going to be the cover, and I'll cut the tab shapes out afterward. And I am just going to go over this with Vintage Photo. Oops. Okay. So this I'll keep for another time. I only just got that French dictionary this weekend or last weekend, I don't know. So I guess it worked out. I am going to, oops, I shut one of my lights off. Take my cutter. I want to cut off the ends. Just want to make sure I don't go too low. I want to keep that number there. All right. I'm going to have to cut out some of this, which is fine, like I said, as long as I have this word here. So I'm just going to I'm going to leave this and cut it because I think I'm going to end up sewing it. So I'm just going to glue it down just to tack it for now. Just it's so bright, and I'm not used to I'm not used to bright, but I couldn't find anything that was not bright. These were from my scrapbooking days. So I'm just going to cut the edges off of that. Okay, so I have that on there. So it's going to be a flip book. This is going to be a flip tag book. This will be the front cover, and this yellow will be the back cover. So, and it's stark white on the other side. So I thought it would be a good place to do my stenciling. So this is going to be the front cover. And it's going to flip up like that. So we want the stenciling to come down here. And being it's a French book, I am going to use a French stencil. Just looking to see if I can get that parasol on there. I think I can. I'm going to take my tea dye ink. I don't know if this is my new pad or my old pad. No idea. So there. So when we flip it up, we're going to see Paris. And just do the sides. Very lightly. Okay. I know it looks backwards, but it's not. So let's do another stencil because we're gonna, oh no, I might put the pocket on the back here. So I'm not doing a stencil right now on that because I think I'm gonna put the pocket there. I'm not sure. Okay. All right, so now back to this plaid page. I don't know if this is going to help. I'm taking this. This is an old ink pad, and it really is like dry. Dried out. So I'm just going over it to see if it's taking any of the brown. It is. It's toning it down a little bit. Not like what I want, but hey. Okay. So the other thing I was thinking about, and I'm gonna have to cut the tag shape. So am I gonna lose anything? No. All right. I have this vellum page I found in my scraps, and I am going to sew this on here. So I have to do the tags, the tag shapes now. Where is my template? It's usually right here. Okay. All right. So my tags are done. And I could take, is this the vellum page? No, this was the vellum page. I could take this vellum page over to my sewing machine and do my sewing. So you don't need to hear that, so I'm just going to pause you guys for a second. Okay, so I'm back and I did the sewing. Now I just need to cut off the excess. A little bit over here. All right. I got a lot of cut up papers. Let me just dump this. All right, so now we have our base or front page. And I said we couldn't do the back. I'm just gonna put that to the side. And again, yellow's really not my favorite either, but I didn't really have a choice. And this piece of scrap vellum doesn't go that far. I thought about it because it actually mutes it pretty well, but mine doesn't go that far. And I just found it in my scraps. I could use something else. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you do? My deli paper is usually right here. And it's not. That's great. We have a bunch of doilies. Well, I guess I don't really have a choice. I'm just trying to think. I have this. I'm just trying to mute this as much as I can. I know you're probably laughing at me. I could do this and leave this as a flip up in the back, just to flip up. What do you think? That would require sewing. Okay. Let me cut off a piece of this. Okay. I'll have to sew this as well. But before I do that, let me see if I could take my because we're gonna have a pocket in here, which is really gonna cover up like up to here. And I'm not making tags for the pocket. Those are gonna be empty for when I'm ready to use this tag. Okay, I don't even know why I'm coming down here. I'm gonna have that covers the whole back. I should just try to mute this down a little bit. Without going too dark. Am I cheating? Is this cheating, Caroline? Well, this one is in the plaid, the other one is, so. This just came from the same paper pad. Yeah. Guess there's no getting around that, but this could be good journaling space. And then we put this on. It's kind of like a flip up. Just gonna sew it at the top, and it's just gonna be like a flip up. So that's not too bad. Okay, now what? That was my cat. These pages. I believe they all fit within the pages. It's just that back portion. So I gotta cut off the tags. We might have a little sticking out. I might have to cut off, but I have to cut off the tag portions here as well. And I think I should use let me use one of these. And I'll come back and trim that up later. Okay, so this needs to be sewn, and I'm gonna sew it, and I'm actually just, I think, did I run out of my double-sided tape today? I think I may have. I don't know if I have any more. I do have more. All right, cool. So I'm gonna sew it together, but I'm going to use my double-sided tape to put it on the back of that, I believe. You know what, I'm doing this all like I really didn't have a plan, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I wanted to do holes with brads or something. If I do that, then these could be taken out and it could be reused. So let me just go cut this out, sew this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I forgot I was just doing the top, so I had started going down the sides, and I'm like, no. So it's only gonna flip up to here. So it's better than nothing. So we're just gonna cut off the excess. Of this. That. Okay. Now I am gonna go ahead. This is a pocket that I had done out of a children's book, and it was just in my stash, so I figured I'd use that for the back pocket. And I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it closed because I hadn't done that. And then I'm only gonna glue 3 sides so the back could be used as a pocket as well. So this tag book can have a lot of pockets. Okay. All right, we have pockets. Yay. All right. So, I close this up. So now about these pages. Are we punching holes or are we sewing them? Because I did just get a bunch of brand new brads. I got some with rhinestones too. Because if we do that, then we just have to poke a hole through both of them and we can go up. And it could be, like I said, they could take stuff out. And that might be the best way to go. Let's see, what do I got here? I just got a bunch of brads. I got these pretty ones. just white, just silver. So it's either these or these. Well, we're trying to tone it down, so I'm going to go ahead and use these. It'll match the stitching. All right. Now I just want to make sure I get the card on straight, which it is, before I punch those holes. I'm debating if I go with the small hole or really large hole. I can't even see which one's small. All right, that's the big hole. I'm gonna go with the small hole. Let's see. This is 4 1/4 inches. I'm gonna go with the small hole because I think it'll make a tighter hold. So I did not need my tape at all. Okay. So it's just going to be just like a pad. And these pages can be replaced. And these, they could put little tags, which I'll put in before I put it in wherever it's going. And this can be a little journal spot as well. Okay, so now I have my plaid. I have my stencil, my foreign language. So I'm missing my postal marks and my string. For my postal marks, I wanted to do a bunch of different postal marks on the front to cover that plaid. Now, let's see. This is one of my favorite stamps. It says June 1901. I did get a new stamp set. They're nothing like that. They're smaller. But nonetheless, they're still stamps. So, this is my ink. Okay. I'm gonna go for this one. It's like I can't even see if it's straight, if I'm reading it correctly. I guess I'll find out. I think it's this way. That's what happens when you get old. Okay. I did it the correct way. Let's try one of these little ones. At this point, I really can't see that small, so it doesn't matter which way it goes, as long as it goes. And it didn't even fully. I'll try this oval one. Wait, this is the one we just did. Ah, Jen, wake up. I want to do this lady. And we'll try this one. Oh, that came out okay. I'll do, excuse me. This one here, I haven't used that one yet. I think, what is this? That's some sort of a stamp. Doesn't look like it's from the US. We don't use it. I don't think so anyway. So I am going to use this one right there. And I didn't really want to come down on the dictionary page. I kind of wanted to leave that. Getting ink everywhere. All right, a couple more. I don't know, do they ever go to the other side? I really have no idea. Let's see. right, so those are my stamps. I got my stamps done. Just put these back. For whatever reason, this one doesn't want to stay. Now string. Okay, I'm thinking what am I thinking? Okay. What about a brown string? Okay, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna use a brown string. I was thinking of something like a tassel, but not with just this. I don't know. Right now I'm playing. I'm playing and I'm wondering what I'm gonna do. I think some of my stamps are still wet. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put an eyelet in the corner, not through the paper, because then they won't be able to change it out if they want to change it out. So let me just grab some any charms that are going to be big enough to go. Oh, I know what. My key. I love my key. My keys. I'll tie that through a key. We'll just hang a key on brown thread. It's going to match the brads. I'll get an eyelet that matches the brads. And I think we'll be all set. That's a plan. I might just... Okay, get my eyelet back over here. Just going to put it on the corner. Okay, where'd my eyelet go? Okay. What I should have done, and I might need to redo this, to put this in the other way, I need to redo that. Because I didn't know what I was doing before, but now I do, so it's always nice when you have a plan. I guess I should have had a plan, huh? All right. I have a lot of that, so it's okay. If anybody saw my haul, my thrift haul video, I got a lot of those. So let's see. How are we gonna put? We could always use a bulb pin to put the charm on, like hang it on. Because I really want to knot this. I might have made it a little bit too long, but that's okay. Longer is better than shorter. We just saw that. I don't know if I'll be able to get both of these in this hole. I'm sure it's possible for somebody that could see. Let me see something here. Do an even cut. I know I could get the first one through. See if this helps me get the second one through. Ah, it did. Okay. So I'm just going to tie a knot and let it hang. Going to tie a double knot. And there we have it. Okay. So I have my pad with my plaid. I have my string. I have my foreign language. I have my stencil. And my postal stamps. So I think I am all good. So this will go in my ephemera pile, and that's where it will stay until I need it. And thanks guys for hanging out and watching me. I hope I didn't bore you too much. I know some of it was a struggle because I wasn't sure what I was doing, but I think it came out okay. So you guys have an awesome day. Bye.